carrying out this current task in the middle of a dang sandstorm. It's real grainy. Real hard to see. And we got an encounter that's gonna come our way as soon as we're done with the little bullshit. We got the big bullshit on the way. Where'd you go? Where did you go? So how did you know I was, if you didn't get a notification, how'd you know I went live? You just hanging out on Twitch at the moment? Shit, where are you? Up top? There you are. Over here now. No? Over there? There we go. Oh man, I think we might have to do some missiles then. You're gonna be... That's a shadow. That's a dang shadow. Oh, those are decoys. That's not what I want. Forgot I had those on. I'm trying to do chain gun action here. And I'm sending out dang decoys. Should I just try and out DPS you now at this point? I don't know what you got left. If you keep moving that way, we aren't going to get you. We aren't going to make this happen that way, are we? Come on. Come on. Come down to me. There we go. I think missiles might be the way to go, actually. But he dodges like a good... Did that do it? Did I get you? No? That seemed like a definitive something. Are you still hanging around? Are you supplying... One second. Are you supplying power to a switcher which the PS2 is plugged into? Yes, the PS2 has like a component out, and then that goes into the HDMI to... Or I'm sorry, the component to HDMI, which is plugged in to its own... It has its own power source. I saw a Smash Brothers game and wanted to watch and saw you come on. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you kindly for choosing me over Smash Brothers. What, now what? What's left to do? So he's dead? What's the rest of the mission? No, he's not. He's hanging out over here. What you been doing over here? Come on. There we go.
Good work. It looks like they've all been destroyed.
Okay. That actually wasn't too difficult.
I still cannot believe what an exceptional pilot you have become.
Well, thank you. It's just about having the right tools for the job. I kept coming in here without the right things equipped.
You are too dangerous.
Oh no, what am I thinking?
You must be eliminated.
I totally forgot that, like, there's the whole... Right, him. We gotta deal with you. I spoke way too soon. What was I thinking? That wasn't him. Oh my gosh. I shouldn't even be surprised because I've done this before. As if it were gonna be that easy. Come on. You're a slippery one. We're out. This is what happened to us before. We ran out of ammo before we could deal with him. That's right. Now it's coming back to me. It's all coming back. If we don't make these next missiles count, we're gonna have to try to do what we did. Oh, we're out. That's right, it's a duel. is what I'm talking about. We just run out of ammo and then we can't do it. Like, the only thing left to even try is to get in there for melee, and he's just like way too quick for that, especially with this big boy we got. Give me 1 second to address you fine, lovely chatters. We got a tricky sitch right here. Holy shit, we did it! Okay, I didn't think I was going to be able to make that happen, but look at that. We got him the old-fashioned way. You brought a gun to a knife fight. Big mistake. I found out that my VIP badge is overriding the monthly badge. Oh. You can't have all of them displayed at once? I feel like I had someone in here with all three, but maybe not. Excuse my ignorance, but what is the it factor about Smash Brothers? I've played it dozens of times, and I find myself just wanting to play Mario 64. I don't understand and would love anyone to explain what I'm missing. I ain't your Huckleberry. I'm sorry. You see, all this red, it looks like we just failed, but it's because we got an advance. So we did pull it out, but it just feels bad. Look at that. Just in debt. A whole lot of debt. Where? Right, because I spent all my money. So I'm actually in the hole for the first time. Unintentionally. Like, I did go into the hole intentionally quite a few times early on for Human Plus. But we got to rectify that real quick.
It seems Emerald still has one more trick up their sleeve.
Oh boy, them tricky Emeralds.
Surface weapon, SRBIA, has emerged from Zamda base and is advancing through the Bereld Desert. Our satellite relays are in its path. If they are destroyed, our information division will be crippled. We must prevent this from happening at all costs.
Protection, huh?
We need you to stop the SRBIA. Destroy its heavy weapons and strip it of offensive power. We'll provide you with 2 MTs as support.
I'm sure they're going to be just very adept and knowledgeable, and they're going to do exactly what they're supposed to do. I'm sure. Are you going to play another? Are you going to play any of the other AC games eventually? Yeah, actually, I started with the very first game on PlayStation 1, and I went through those 3 games, the first generation, and then moved on to Armored Core 2 here. So from here, I got my countdown going, right? My plan was to get through at least 1 game of every generation before 6, because I'm new to the series. And I'm loving it so far. So good. So I'm probably going to skip another age, because I hear that's pretty long, and I'm like behind schedule. So I'm going to try and finish this up in the next couple days, do 3, and I want to at least do Nexus, because from what I'm told, that's the first one that has like actual analog stick support. So I'm really enjoying like seeing how the series develops, and like how From Software like fine tunes it, at how they add complexity, and then how they, so far they haven't really taken advantage of the next console generation. Like, this looks pretty, definitely prettier than Massive Arena, but it's like moves a lot slower. It's still on the D-pad. There's like a lot of slowdown. So I think I prefer Master Arena so far to this one. I played Frame Gride yesterday too. I did a stream on that, about 5 hours. I got through the game to the last boss. I couldn't seem to take him down. That's like From Software. That's a From Software Dreamcast game. I don't know if you know that one. It's sort of similar. It's got a lot of Armored Core DNA in it, but you're piloting like giant, like suits of armor, like knights. It's got a fantasy tilt, but it does have like some degree of customization, not as much. It's kind of more obtuse than an Armored Core game, and it's more arcadey and a lot faster, right? I got through the whole game, other than the last encounter, in about 4 to 5 hours, and I had to stop and translate a lot of Japanese along the way. Speaking of 6, I'm glad a lot of content about it has come out, but now I'm just jealous. People got to play before me, and I still have to wait until the 25th. Yeah, there was that demo. Was that yesterday? Here in Japan, I think it was. I'm already in on the game. I'm sold. I kind of don't want to see anything else about it. Like, I just want to jump in on the day it releases and see what happens. Let's just get in here and try it, see how it goes. Do you have a favorite game in the series? There is no way to please every player. Oh, I missed a comment from Easton. I'm sorry. I find myself button mashing. Yeah, that's what I do, but it's just because I don't know what I should be doing.
Large heat source detected.
4
be
answer,
watching your
and
back.
1 in 3.
Good luck.
The very first game, huh? What a game that is.
Combat system engaged.
Oh, I had a... Well, that was... that escalated quickly. Right. Listen to the shrill siren warning you that you are leaving the environment. Oh, yeah, and this is one of those that you just have to clear, huh? Beautiful. It's the first PlayStation game I ever played at that point. What an awesome first game to play on the PlayStation. I don't know the first game I played on the PlayStation. Might have been Time Crisis. I remember my my stepbrother, who I saw like, you know, a couple times a month. He got a PlayStation early on. I didn't have one until many years later. And I think he got this like package deal where it came with Time Crisis and the Gun Con. So I think that might have been the first PlayStation game I played. FF7 for V Games. Eastine, how about you? What was your first PlayStation game? I like the speed, but also how it's slower than FA. Those PlayStation games, they're phenomenal for the time. Like the how good they feel. Just like for me coming in 2023 to play this game from '97 for the first time, I just feel like, you know, it's a little janky, but all in all, holds up really well. That's just phenomenal. I don't have any nostalgia for it, right? So I'm just not like, there's no rose tinted glasses on my end. Legitimately just like phenomenal game. A lot of like mission variation. Looks good. And then like for Project Phantasma to have like the arena and like even like we were talking about this, I was talking about this with V Games. They have the replay ability in that game. And then Master Arena as well. Like, and the Master Arena had just like 2 whole discs of arena combat, just like so much content in there. And like Sega Nintendo guy, never owned a PlayStation. Really? But you were saying you liked when I was streaming Mega Man Legends, right? Did you play that? Did you play that on N64? The 64 port. Dude, Last Raven is fucked. So fucked in difficulty. My God. Yeah, I was watching you stream that, dude. Probably not the best place to jump in.
We'll be working together on this mission. It's a pleasure to meet you, Raven.
And I hear there's like multiple pathways through that game. That if you choose a certain pathway from the outset, like you're just like cruising for a bruising.
Good luck.
But there's no way to know what you're getting yourself into. But I don't really know. I haven't played that one yet. I just hear things. I hear things and I spread the rumors. I didn't change my load at all. At all. Also, I hear there's a... This is the level with the Karasawa, right? I had that little tidbit spoiled for me. And if that's true, isn't it like somewhere on the outskirts of the level? That's what I was going for. We got to get that. I'm sorry. I don't think I've gotten any secret parts. I think I got one. Stumbled into it.
Destroyed.
Yeah, while I'm dicking around, that's going to happen, right? Where would you be? If I were at Karasawa, where would I be? But I just got to have that. That's like... That was a game changer in Project Phantasma. Or no, the first game, I guess, is when I got it. Look at all them emotes. I remember playing the hell out of the Contra games. Yeah. I remember getting the hell beaten out of me with the Contra games. I will say that my friend and I played Twisted Metal for hours and hours back in 2001 as a PlayStation. Loved that game. That was a good one. Twisted Metal 2, specifically, on PlayStation. Where's that Karasawa? It's this level, right? I think it's supposed to be by the rocks somewhere. It's probably not easy to make out either. Where are you? I know I'm lagging behind you lovely folks. Just give me one moment here. Oh, I see something. Is that it? Nice. I guess I have to clear the mission though, don't I? Because if I die, I'm gonna get booted back out to the main menu, huh? Alright, so I have to destroy these things. My guy's already dead, huh? Maybe missiles are the way to go. Oh, this decoy dispenser. Keep doing that. Oh, stay away from that, huh? Am I hitting the parts on it that I'm supposed to be hitting? Seems like maybe I am. I remember... Oh, yeah. Sorry, I gotta wait to read. Please bear with me. Technical difficulties. Oh, I'm like hammering the button. Okay.
Mission failed.
We failed.
Combat system disengaged.
I gotta get to that Karasawa much faster if I want to get that. I remember AC1 had first person, but I'm not sure if 2 also has it. Does this have first person? Let me check. Now I can't remember. Emote's so hot. The streamers ain't got nothing like bring it on. I'm glad you like that one. That's one of my personal favorites that I'm proudest of making. My personal favorite actually is egg over easy. The ollieing egg on a skateboard. But my proudest moment. Slept till 5 p.m. on accident, ruined my day, but feel good. Ruined your day, or just you have no day to ruin? It's gone. But you can now live it up in the nighttime. You started with the OG Armored Core, right? Yeah, I did. The very first game. There's no way this is the same game you were playing weeks ago. Graphics are infinitely better. Yeah, this is PS2 now. That first game is wild. That was the craziest stream I've done. It was like, I started out on a Sunday, like, we're not ending this stream until I get to 50 followers and clear this game. And it was 8 hours later that I finally, I think it was probably around 6 or 7 actually that I cleared the game. And then we did some Project Phantasma, I think is what we did that day. But that last level, the original Armored Core, B-Bacon, I don't know how you feel about it, but for me, good God, what a nightmare. Okay. We can take off this decoy shit. I don't know why I still got that on. So I gotta go to the shop and drop that. Oh, but you know what? I'm still not gonna be able to buy anything instead because we're in debt. What a pain in the butt talks. But okay. What is that gonna get me if that's a back unit, right? No. Oh, it's an inside part. The first game was the best stream of the channel, no joke. Yeah, it was a lot of me fumbling around figuring things out. BM Robin, what's going on? Hey June, I'm here with Andrew and Daniel from VCU. They say, hey, what's cooking? How y'all doing? Thanks for coming by. 9-Ball is so powerful he appears in another mech game that's not even made by FromSoft. Really? What game is that? All right, we got to go to inside parts. BM Robin, are you a fan of these? I know you're a FromSoft fan. We're still in debt. You don't remember the name, huh? Yeah, holla at RVA for all of us, collectively. The video I see, it's in Japanese, so I don't understand it sadly. I'll have to take a look. If you want to link it to me, I'd be happy to take a look. I'm no expert in Japanese, but you know I can fumble my way through a good bit of it. What are we gonna do here? Might have to de-thicken our big chunky boy here, huh? Maybe go into the arena before we do this shit, right? Is it time for that? This guy's not suited for the arena, I don't think. We could try. We could certainly try. Give it the old college try, right? I am. They are fun. You excited for 6? It's late here our time. I showed them you're streaming. Well, thank you for doing that. Hey to all of you. Miss you guys. Hope you're well. Would love to catch up sometime. You can find me here many mornings. Well, evenings your time, but I do a lot of pre-work streams. It's late on the East Coast. It certainly is. I started later than intended. Had to do some other things today. Okay, let's pop in here. I'm just like going back and forth in this menu here. I don't think this is where we wanted to show down either. Y'all are in for a treat. And by a treat, I mean you're about to watch some not so good gaming. This isn't a game I'm particularly good at. But we're struggling our way through it. Where'd you go? Where are you? Yeah, see, this guy's just too slow for these one-on-one battles in here. Maybe I should have kept the decoys on, huh? This is going to be too slow, too. Maybe. He's just dodging all that. Nothing. No dice. Guess we gotta do it this way, huh? That's not gonna do it either. It's not doing it. Yeah, see, this isn't gonna happen. We're gonna have to just change everything to come in here. Never mind, I searched it up on Google, and the first thing I see is what I'm looking for. The game is called Another Century's Episode R. I've never heard of this. I'll have to check that out, and I will. Alright, let's, no. I'm reading the 12-volume epic, A History of Magic and Experimental Science by Lynn Thorndike. For you occult heads out there. That's pretty occult. That's pretty, I think I'm a little too mainstream to know that one. How is it? The enemy is called Nineball Seraph, and it plays his theme. Maybe I don't want anything to do with this game, because I still got PTSD from Nineball. Jesus. What a way to end that game. Just true sadism on the part of the developers. Okay, I guess we got to do it. I guess we just got to change everything here. As much as I hate to slim down, it's time to diet. We're not even going to be able to get... I have to get out of debt before I can sell anything. Well, how do you expect me to get out of debt? This is normally how we get out of it. We sell something to make currency to put towards the debt. I guess it's because it's a necessary component, right? I'd have to sell something like an optional part first, huh? So I guess let's do that. I just keep zipping like directly into it, right? So you're probably right. I think with this guy, the nature of his... Yeah, the nature of what he's using, you're absolutely correct, right? Zipping, the zigzag is not working with this one. Shit. You gotta like... And then when he gets that certain angle on us, man, it just like ticks us down so quickly. Still getting me. That's why I keep trying to change direction, but maybe like that. That might be there we go. How about this? I like this. This is the kind of dance I can get used to. Just ban losing. That usually works, doesn't it? When you bring that... Okay. Alright. It can be done. We've done it before. I gotta do that bunny hopping. When you change directions, it makes it easier for him to hit you. Yeah, it does seem to be doing that, doesn't it? in the past, that's gotten me out of some tricky situations, right? Like if I keep strafing the same direction. Get the bunny hop going. Wait, there we go. They seem to like read that and come at me. Like even right now, like he's got ahead of me a little too much. Here we go. That's right. Change direction if he like gets a little too far to our like here, and then, or if he gets overhead like that. Like here, it's probably about time to there. But barring that, just keep rolling like this, right? You almost done? Come on. Is that it? Are you hustling me? That might be it. That looks like that's it. All right. And now we miss. Our time has come to miss. Okay, maybe I gotta move with you. There we go. I gotta get you like in a spot where you gotta face me head on, right? There we go. Just take it easy, take it slow. Wait for the right moment to strike. That wasn't it. That wasn't the moment. That wasn't it either. Don't get him moving laterally. Just wait. Like there. There. Maybe right here. Oh. That didn't do it. But I think the chain gun might from here on out. Okay, same strategy. Same strategy. Yeah? Alright. I mean, if you're going to just give it to me, I will take it. If we don't get greedy and impatient, we will have this. We have enough to get it done. Howdy, Mr. Red-Eye. How you doing? Thanks for coming. How goes your last Raven journey? And how goes your fine, hot Japan Sunday? You getting out there seeing any fireworks? We just had our big fireworks festival last night. It was pretty spectacular. Alright. Get your head back in the game. We don't have ammo to waste on that kind of shit. Come on. Quit doing that. Just quit it. A little more. A little more. We are going to be like just right down at the bottom of our magazine. Once again, 128 shots left. Got to make them count. say as I just squander them. Okay, a little more. A little more and we got it. Don't get him when he's moving laterally. Oh, shoot. We're right there. We're right there. There we go. That was a long one. He was a squirrely one. Staying inside is what I'm doing. Yeah. But we did have a nice festival a few days ago. Right on. Might be a good idea to switch to a horizontal FCS after this. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Good call. I think I had that. Why did I have that equipped still? Probably from a previous mission that it was suited for. Forgot to address that. I just popped into the arena a little bit ago because I went into debt. Went into massive amounts of debt and had no way out. Okay. Well, cool. 6,000 credits. A little bit of progress there. Okay. Let's save said progress. Because I accidentally told you to equip a vertical one? Yeah, I guess you're right. That's the same one, yeah. I haven't changed it since. It was good for some stuff, though. I haven't really played much of this since you popped in, I think. I had an issue with the component to HDMI setup I was using. And so it kept, like, dropping the stream. So anyway, I got a new one. And it seems to be, fingers crossed still, seems to be going pretty well. And, what was I going to say? So instead, yesterday I did Frame Gride. Mr. Red-Eye, do you know Frame Gride? The FromSoft Dreamcast game with like a bit of Armored Core DNA in it, but you're piloting giant suits of armor. Did that for the first time. Got to the last encounter. Couldn't seem to get it. I think I need to, you know, do a little bit of grinding, get some gems so I can expand my options. That's not an easy game to try different loadouts. They don't make it easy to compare stats, and you can't, like, from what I can tell, I'm playing it in Japanese, so it's kind of difficult to really understand everything I'm doing. But I don't see any option to, like, sell what you bought. So, like, once you buy something, you are stuck with that unless you just go grind out the currency needed for the next contender. Oh, I didn't change my FCS. Well, we'll just see if we can make it happen with this, and then we will address that. Oh, a little too... There we go. Oh, come on. Got impatient. Got greedy. Got stupid. Oh, we're out. Always sneaks up on you. Those, any weapon that fires off 2 at a time, right? Shit. What are you doing? Come on. Now we just go ham. Come on. There we go. Frame Gride. Don't believe I've ever played that one. Well, if you see me doing that one, swing on by. I'm going to do it again for sure, at least one more time to clear it. And we're right there at the end. But it's interesting. It's like the Reese's Pieces. I mean, this is a joke I'm recycling from yesterday, but it's like the, you know, you got your peanut butter on my chocolate. You got your chocolate on my peanut butter. It's like you got your arcade and my FromSoft. It's all just like arena battles. And it kind of feels arcadey, but it's like they made it in, I think, 99 it came out. So it's like, what, right between like I don't remember the year on Master Arena, but it's like about that time, right before Armored Core 2, right? So they're not making use of the Dreamcast analog stick, other than just like adjusting your what do I say, like your perspective, your camera. Still on the D-pad, but it's all just like kind of your basic run-of-the-mill arena environments. Like now you're in the forest, now you're in the snow, now you're at an abandoned castle. But it's pretty fun, and there is a lot there in terms of like customization. There's like an elemental component to it as well. Like all of your weapons, you can choose whether you want them to be fire, earth, water, or wind based, and you will have certain weaknesses or strengths against certain enemies because of that. But also like a lot of your background, what do I want to say, like buffs and like perks will be like tied to that. So but like the way that let's get the FCS. Let's look at them. The way that the elemental like breakdown works is kind of weird. You would assume that water would be good against fire, but instead it's wind is good against fire, and like earth was good against. I'm trying to remember now. It's not what you would expect. So it took some time. Pokemon led me astray. It ingrained in me a certain hierarchy, and it just Frame Grind did not adhere to it. Anyway, it's one to check out. I think you'd be interested. FCS. I guess we got to go into here to see, right? Wide and shallow. Or a standard. A sideway. A sideway is good for the arena, I guess, huh? Since, hell yeah, I'll give it a look. Right on. Wide and shallow are pretty good for 90% of stuff. Yeah? Maybe do that then. That's one thing I haven't really like gotten down, like what I like and what works well is the FCS. I haven't tinkered with those too much in any of the games so far. Let's get something that doesn't break the bank. How about that? So what do we got? We got this guy. I don't know. Let's see. I guess for the current situation, this is fine, right? I only use the one narrow and deep that has the longest range for sniper missions. Other than that, mostly wide. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you for the tip. I'm still in the market for tips at all times, since I'm still learning a lot about this game. Let's put this bad boy on. Sell the other one, but maybe just keep using what we're using. I mean, we're having some luck with these bazooka arms. I did want to try the this one, right? And I can afford them now, can't I? What was I looking at? These guys. Oh, they're real heavy though. Can we make that happen? Attack power is actually down though. That surprises me actually. Maybe just keep using what we're using then. Over the rainbow. Girasole. Girasole. Nice and simple. At the Battle Dome. Oops. Alright. Whoa. Get your head in the game. Oh, that's a tricky one to try and dodge. Let's see. What are we doing with that? I don't know that I can, like, change. Maybe I can. I, like, very quickly go the other way. Maybe we can get out of that one. Oh, did we overheat him? I think so. Sent you over the rainbow, didn't we? That's some damage. That is some damage, ain't it? I feel good about this. When all else fails, I can talk. You put on them weapon arms. That's like the last trick up the sleeve I usually resort to. When things just aren't going well and we can't get what we want given our weight. Okay, let's keep on rolling maybe. 7,000. DG. Furumetaru. Full metal. Furumetaru. Oh, full metal. There it is. Full metal engineer. Alright. What's our one-liner we say when we take down an engineer? You just got reverse engineered? De-engineered? Decoupled? Maybe reverse engineered. It's not like, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense when you really think about it, but how many of the best ones do, right? That heartbreaking feels bad every time. Dang, all right. You just got reverse engineered. Yeah, these arms are... Now, there was that one, I was stuck at that one encounter for a hot minute. But now we're just zipping through this thing, aren't we? Moving up the ranks. I wonder. This is what we need in that current mission. We got to go back there and get that Karasawa. That's where we're at. In terms of missions, it's the one that has the Karasawa like tucked away on the side with the rocks. Picked that up, but then it just died trying to get it. So, got to get back to that here soon. And I wonder if it's just going to be as amazing as it was in the previous games. That was quite the weapon. Punishment. Heaven's Father? Oh, what did I do? This isn't where we want to go, is it? We can try. He's back in the moonlight. Oh boy. Well, we're going to have to keep our distance with this guy then, aren't we? I don't like this place. Too much stuff in the way. But maybe that'll work out. I mean, if this is the way you want to do things, I don't feel good about it, but I mean, I'm not gonna not do that. Okay. Wow. He had the moonlight, huh? I think we just saw a lunar eclipse. My guy with the lukewarm IQAI. You know? When life chooses to not hand you lemons and instead hand you just, I don't know, what? A nice, ripe watermelon. You bite into that bad boy. You don't even have to make lemonade. It's already good to go. Served to you. Who's next? Porukusu? Porukusu? Porukusu. Cosmic Star. He's a famous something raven. His brother. Little brother. Famous raven's little brother? In the past life. His past. Wait, now we're getting tricky. He's always being compared, always in competition with his brother, and so he used that competition to get stronger. A strong heart, maybe. Maybe the qualities of perseverance. Too many kanji sprinkled in that I don't know. But something at the bottom. Brother. He hates his brother? Something dislike related to his brother, maybe. Believe his name is Pollux because of the astronomical theme. Oh, that makes sense. Porukusu. There we go. I didn't know what to do with that. Porukusu. I was thinking like we got some like poruku. Pork. I was going pork. I was going meat. Brain was stuck on that track. I have a lot of, I don't know about you. I have the most trouble. I mean, obviously with kanji, I don't know that like there's just no trying because I just have no idea. But second most difficult is like really, it is often like a word that I know that's the same as like my language, English. But just like what they're doing to it is so like, it's just off by enough that I just can't get there. I'm just lost. Let's say we let you expend the bulk of those. Or at least a few of them before we get in there. How about that? There we go. Keep the distance. Oh, got us a little bit. And then come in and it's hammer time. Okay, don't do that. Don't get, oh, we got sloppy, we got lazy. We rested on our laurels. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That ain't very nice. Come on. Oh, shit. Started off well. Now we're really hurting. Okay, gotta get out of that. Whew, okay. It's one of the starts in Gemini, so matches with the bio theme. Right. Or stars in Gemini. Trying to guess the loan words is hard. Yeah, it is. That's what I should be saying. Loan words. That's what I meant. Yeah, that's always tricky. And then sometimes you just go at it for a while, and then it's like, oh, then you realize later on, like, oh, they're like, that's derived from like Portuguese or something, you know. I never had a shot. Give me 90 seconds. I'm gonna step away for just a moment. I'll be back, and we'll maybe just keep going to this here arena. maybe do the mission. Let me ruminate on that. I'll be right back. What do we want to do here? I'm having fun. Let's go a little bit longer, maybe, in this here arena. Desma Chanto. Desma Chanto. Sample parts. Sample parts. We got sample parts. What do we got? Can we read some of this blurb, maybe? This is a tricky one. I don't know. Nothing's springing to comprehension. In the interest of time, I tend to, when I'm doing things live, like I skim it. Death Merchant. There we go. Like I told you, I ain't too good at that. You'd think I'd be better by now. Nope. If I don't immediately get like something to anchor my my translation to, I just kind of give up. We're not here to study. We're here to have fun robot action. We just study when time allows. Or you can read it as Desu Marchant if you want to imagine the pilot as someone cute. I was like, who's Desu? Who's Desmond? And then I just, like, my mind immediately goes to, like, the Beatles song. Like, Desmond owns a, I don't know, Mecca in the marketplace. Obladi oblada. Life goes on, brah. All right. It's funny, like you get these little spikes in difficulty and then it just like settles back into, I don't know, just easy peasy. Nothing to it. And you get that for like, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 battles, and then all of a sudden, now we gotta try again. And I forgot how to try. Asurize. Earthrise? Asurize. Asuseba. Oh, there we go. Earthrise. With a Z. Extra radical. Chikyu Kai. So returning to Earth. Something returning to Earth. Raven. Chikyu. Environmental reclamation. Oh, I don't know. Post that after the Earth reclamation stuff. I'm kind of lost here, so notes. The parts, the equipment is a high level parts, maybe high grade parts, perhaps. That last sentence. They have a lot of high grade parts. They got a high grade badonkadonk, that's for sure. We did it again. We went to our least favorite place. Overzealous tapping away on the action button. Look where that gets us. I hear you. Oh, now I see. Ooh, okay. High grade parts indeed. Yikes. Stuck on the hill. More Beatles references. The Fool on the Hill. Yikes. We cannot get hit by that, can we? Wow. Okay. You're going to be a battle then, huh? Spoke too soon. We are back to having a try. Wonder what the cheese arena is in Armored Core 2. Yeah, I wonder. It ain't this place. I'm the one getting cheese here. Oof. I think we gotta get out of here. Oh, what am I doing? Standing up top there. Well, we got our hit in though, didn't we? In that situation, like, are they taking damage from the peripheral explosion if I hit the wall there? I don't think so. Oof. Felt the recoil. We should probably get an optional part that reduces recoil, huh? Okay. That's about how I'm feeling. Not really. We're not there yet. We're still early. We're still fresh. No. Let's go somewhere that I don't run into all this bullshit. Not a fan. I need a nice, flat, clear arena. Nothing between me and Earth Saber, Earthrise. It might be the cave, maybe. If we got a jumper, like that's got a ceiling on it. Maybe that's the parking lot of Armored Core 2. We'll have to try that next time we got a jumper that we can't seem to handle. So far, we've managed to handle our jumpers just fine in the dome. But the day may come where we have to resort to being cheap, right? I see them coming from a mile away. Still got hit. Oof, that is a hefty barrage. And we got our own barrage. We just got to make sure that the heft gets to our target. There's one of them. A little too slow. Oh, get out of that. That's dangerous. Well. Every time I spend like, I don't know, 10, 20 minutes in this arena, one of our light, zippy guys, I just think to myself, why have I been quadding it up on all these missions? This is so much more fun. Like, we're just like moving. We're like, this is a battle. I really feel like I'm in it, you know? And then I go back to a mission, I'm just like, oh, that's why. Never mind, quad it is. Your tag game is in flux every day. The tags on my streams, yeah, I change them depending on the game. So, yesterday was Frame Gride on Dreamcast. Now, I'm not going to lie to the people, these lovely folks out here on Twitch, and tell them I'm playing on the Dreamcast today. Now, am I? They arrive here and say, where's this Sega console? I see nothing but PS2 action. Abandoned Highway, you start on a skyscraper, and apparently given enough time, your opponent might just fly out of the arena accidentally. Oh. Good to know. I think I gotta, like, shoot. Well, I gotta start by not stopping short, but maybe, like, go towards that stuff. Yikes. Slow down, city. I keep doing that. I gotta, like, get better about making sure I never stop on my landings, right? That's taking practice. That's taking a lot of practice to get that in check. Getting better. Still doing it. And we're just like dodging into everything here, aren't we? What if we did it now? What if we did it? Oh. And we were gonna get him. I found out yesterday you can find out who's in chat with a button up top right. I had no idea. You as in the streamer, not viewers. But I can see who's in chat by just like looking at who's typing. You don't mean like watching the stream, you mean just in chat, right? But just like a breakdown of like everyone who's contributed. Is that what you mean? Or in case I missed somebody. All right. I think dodge into this, right? Like forward through it is the play. Oh, didn't do it that time. Come on. There we go. A couple more of those. We're gonna get you overheated, right? We're gonna get real hot, sticky sweet. There we go. Oh, yes, in stream, not just in chat, so lurkers too. Oh, really? Oh, no. Do we want to violate lurker privacy? What button are you referring to? I've never seen this. Is it in your, we don't need to watch this, we lived it. You're not, there we go. The two people button. Oh, no kidding. What? That's users in chat, though. Oh, wait, what? Interesting. I had no idea. You learn something new every day. I took off that new streamer tag. I thought, well, I'm not a new streamer anymore, but I'm just proving myself to be a noob. Still, right here now. Hawaii tissue white. Eh? Hawaii tissue white? White tissue white? White tissue. Wait, I know I don't have that right. Escua. Hawaii tissue white. I don't know. See the bots too? Ayo, we have our own section. Yeah, interesting. I don't know. Can you tell when someone's a bot? Maybe. Let's see. Power. Something about power. Powerful weapons, arms. Let's see. Without a dictionary, I can't get that first bit. The last part. Jakuten no mirarenai ante shita AC. You can't see the weak part of this AC? Maybe? Ante, is that equilibrium? Whitish white. There we go. You're good. You're good at this. I'm terrible at this. I get locked onto white tissue. White tissue white. What do we got? A Kleenex? Coming our way. Whitish white. There we go. Everyone's favorite blend of white. Whitish white. Who needs an off-white? We like our white. Whitish as can be. I see the weak point right there at points at legs. That's right. I think the weak point is your naming convention. Whitish white. You can do a lot better. Bit redundant, buddy. One of my favorite, I loved the band Fear Factory. Still do. Not even ironically. I mean, there's a bit of irony because they're silly, right? All new metal from that era is, at some level, a little silly. But you just, sometimes you're in the mood for cheese. Dangerously cheesy. Anyway, they had a song called Dark Bodies Floating in Darkness. I just thought that was one of the dumbest lines. It's got like similar energy to Whitish White. Dark bodies floating in darkness. Oof. Danger zone, but we pulled it out. Color Chad's in here. All right. Moving up the ranks. Eggshell might as well be ivory. Yeah, I guess you're right. Like, if my mother weren't here, she would just school me right now because she works at a paint store. She's like, there are like 300 variations on this hue. I could show you a whole booklet of swatches right now to make you realize how dumb what you just said really is. It's like, you're right. There's a whole lot of white out there, right? Okay, 10,000. Do we want to get to Man Plus? Not even Man Plus, Man Double Plus. We got an alpha coming our way. Man Plus. Infinity. Timekeeper. Timekeeper? Oh boy, you got a job ahead of you, don't you? If you really do believe in this thing called infinity, you're going to be keeping time for a while. She still works there? That's crazy. Yeah, she does. She became a manager. So, doing that thing, right? Jikan ni shoutekina made ni. Something about time. I don't know. That's like sickness. Some kind of something. A guy doing something. One of these days I want to like just sit here and like audience be damned. Really go through it methodically. Get the full blurb. But today's not the day. Entropy, time and sickness. Entropy. Ooh. I think you're right, maybe. You're a squirrely one. Oh, jumping right out of my... There we go. You just got bazooked. Time comes for us all, does it not? Your time's up. Infinity my butt. Might be about time to do a little thing we do around here. Mr. Red Eye, you might not be accustomed to this. We do a thing called saving on these here streams. Every once in a while. We save our games. Like a bunch of chumps. Not real gamers. We rely on backup data. In case things don't go our way. Okay. What are we thinking? More arena? We got a whole lot of money now, don't we? We're hitting the big bucks. And I don't even feel the need to really change anything at the moment. Alan Smithy. Alan Smithy? Memoria? Alan Smithy. Jiko de. An accident. Kako no. A past. Something lost or had a failure in the past, this guy. Kasuka ni. Kasuka is like faint or distant, I think. Kasuka ni nokoru. Leftover. Battle. Something. Jibu no tori. Something taken himself. Arena. Participating in the arena. For something. Some purpose. Okay. I'm not giving you people much. I'm sorry. I'd love to give you more. That's about where we are. Did I hear someone talking about saving? I won't stand for this. Yeah, I assumed I would just see my current viewer count drop by 1. At least. And I would never hear from you again. That's what I assumed would happen. But I appreciate you just expressing your distaste first. Yeah, we do that sometimes. Yeah, we had a good thing going there. These arms of ours, I'm telling you what. I need, like, is there an option to put a tank top on this bad boy? Like one of those that you see at the gym sometimes. Like, what would it be? Like, Welcome to the Gun Show or whatever, with like an arm pointing in either direction. That's what we need, because these guns, literal guns, these arms are powerful. I'm all about these now. I think this is how I took down Phantasma. What was it? Stinger? Do I have that right? I always get that name mixed up with something else. It's something like Stinger, right? Not Striker. Stinger? Here we are. Man plus plus. Top tier man. Judgment. Yeah, I feel like a guy that goes by man plus plus is going to be pretty judgmental. And we got ourselves a big, thick quad boy. Oh, echoes of our past self. Heavy equipment. Both shoulders are equipped with some kind of missile. And they're strong missiles, strong powered missiles. Teki ni keshite nige. He doesn't give his enemies a means of escape or a means of getting out, disappearing, right? Getting away. So that power, sono chikara ni makaseta kougeki na nanka. With that power, I don't know, attacking like, I think lower ranking individuals, maybe. Something like that. Apparently, Whitish White's name in the English version is Ambulance. So I got no idea what the katakana name is supposed to be. And that's a jump, ain't it? I guess that is a predominantly white vehicle in a lot of places. Not all, but okay. Whitish White. Oh, you got that shit, huh? You went shopping at the same place as who had that? Was it Whitish White? Someone else? The big spread of missiles. Okay, let's get serious here. Oh, did I hear a bit of heat coming our way? Guess not. Was it heading your way? It's about to be. Whoa. Oh, shoot. Oh. Oh, man. 76 left. I got a little distracted seeing what the missus was cooking over here. If you're hearing some clanging and some rustling around, my better half is working on something. Like take turns around here. I make the lunch. She makes the dinner. Some days, streaming days at least, on the weekends. It's a pretty good arrangement. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We got you where we want you now, right? There we go. Collaborative living. What is this, a team-based superhero team? That's right. Team-based, we are based. We are a base team. Am I using that word correctly? That's a kid. That's a young kid. A youngin's term, is it not? But I'm hip. I can hang with y'all in your TikTok lingo or whatever it is. I say as I desperately cling on for dear life, knuckles turning white. Based. Bestadio? Horizon Tarufire. Horizon Tarufire. Tarufire? Tallfire? Horizon Tallfire? Maybe? Bestadio. I don't know that one. Bestadio. Maybe it sounds kind of Italian. Hellfire. Now we got some Hellfire. Now that's the kind of fire I'm familiar with. Futari, a two-person team. Part of a two-person team, I think. Or I think it's like a two-person group, maybe. Maybe it's Taichi no Arena ni. Alright, well, I think we got that part right at least. Maybe. Okay. Back into the dome. Whoa, right into it. It just ain't even fair. It just ain't even fair. You brought treads, dude. You brought treads to a walking fight. We walk around here. We jump. We zip. We skip. We twirl. We do it all. And you're not going to be doing any of that with tank treads. I tried tank treads. I think, Wells, you maybe were in here that day. Maybe you suggested it even. What was that? Was that the end of Master of Arena? I was really just like stuck. Trying everything. But I won't be trying those again. Some people can make them work, I'm sure. I'm not one of them. All right. Tanderio. Tanderio. This sounds familiar, like similar. Do we have the other half of this team? We have Bestadio and Tanderio? Maybe. This is the other half of that team. Hellfire. Team Hellfire. The other half? The better half. Perhaps. We'll find out. Mr. Red Eye, if you're still hanging around, did you do the AC6 demo? That happened this weekend, right? I haven't really kept up on that. I'm starting to get into the reverse school of thought, which is just like, most of the time, give me as little as possible on things that I'm already really invested in. Like, I don't want to watch the trailers. I don't want to really like know too much. Let me just go in and like fully experience it. So I haven't looked at, but I heard that was happening. I got there at 8. Tickets were gone by 7. Tickets today were already being handed out at 5 in the morning. Are they just handing out, like, do you have to go to like a, what, like a Lawson or something for that? Does it work like concert tickets? Is it at a Combini? Oh, I'm out. What am I doing? I just squandered it all. But we don't have much farther to go. My buddy, I really liked the latest Spider-Man movie. That like hit all the right notes for me. And I kind of knew a lot going in. I'd watched the trailers and I had heard rumors. I don't want to spoil anything if anyone hasn't seen it. But you got characters showing up that you might not expect. That's kind of a spoiler maybe, but I got to at least say that much to make my point. Anyway, I kind of heard some rumors going in, and then I saw what the trailers revealed. But my buddy knew nothing about the movie, not a thing. He didn't watch a single trailer. He just knew Spider-Man was coming. And he went into that movie, and he had the ride of his life. And I talked to him after the fact, and I thought, if I hadn't known any of that, not even the rumors, if I hadn't seen the trailer and known what this movie was about to do, how much fun would that have been? And I've been trying to like just do that more here and there in my life. They are at the store where the demo play is, so Yodobashi and Bix. Oh, do I have? I think there's a Bix down in Mito. That's not far from me. There's probably a Yodobashi as well. I should probably be getting on that, right? But maybe just do what I was just talking about. Let's just, I'll really just let it, you know, it's like few and far between these days when I really feel like the sense of like Like how it used to feel when like there was a console about to drop or like a game. Just like I literally could not wait. Just like checking off, like writing X's on the calendar, right? It's hard to retain that when you leave childhood and become a jaded adult. But every once in a while I feel it. I felt it for FF7 Remake when that was about to come out. So, Element 126. Is that an actual... How high does the periodic table go? Do we have 126 elements? Is that a noteworthy element? Doctoru Simon. Dr. Simon, maybe? Doctoru Simon? I like that emblem. That's cool. That's wild. That's got like Saved by the Bell intro, like pastels and 90s colors and like shapes coming at me with like a cosmic vibe. I like that. Anyway, some kind of Jisaku maybe? AI? Self AI. His utilized AI. Some kind of battle. Version up? Sorry. The skim didn't reveal too many details from that one. I can't even say I'm doing my best. I'm doing the best that I can in like a 10-second allotment. Whoa. Oh, I thought I had time to jump up. Didn't. It still worked out alright, I guess. Oh, watch out for that. Keeping my eye on you. Keeping my eye on you. Yeah, you're getting in close. You're trying to make that blade happen. It ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. Get out of here with that. Come on. We're probably gonna overheat soon if we keep taking those, right? Not if we get you first. Oh, sorry. What's next on the agenda? Samsara, we got the wheel of life, karma, the web of karma coming our way. But in the meantime, Guren Stone. Greenstone. Moving Ado. Okay. Got a lot of sponsors, this one. Good balance. High power? That does look like a good balanced build. I gotta agree with the blurb. Nice and balanced. Alright, let's see. We're about to imbalance you. It's getting hot in here, let me tell you what. Might have to break out the fan as well. I'm trying to avoid that. It's the reverse of like normal life. Normal life is like, go to fan first, and then if you can't abide, you go AC, right? But streaming is like, well, the fan is the noisier contraption, especially if I want it blowing directly on me, which is the only way it's going to be of any use. We're sweating over here, and I don't think it's just because of the arena, although that certainly doesn't help. Oh, something's powering up there. heard something kicking into high gear. What do we got? There we go. Come on, get out ahead of you. Oh, I thought we were gonna get you on the landing. I thought. Okay, be more careful with. We only got a few more of these. There we go. There we go. Couple more. Where are you coming down? Oh, 2 left. Let's make them count. Made 1 count. Let's make 1 more count. Right now. Nice. 16. Okay. Not for long. Zeroed. It's hot and humid there, right? It's hot and dry here. Yeah, the humidity isn't so bad right now. Like, it still gets humid here. But, like, on the spectrum of how humid Japan gets, like, the worst is right at the tail end of the rainy season. So, like, July, when, like, summer comes back in full force. You get, like, a reprieve, usually. It gets, like, starts getting hot, like, end of May into June. And you're just like, all right, summer's here already. But then the rainy season blows in, and then it's just, like, very just humid, but not, like, so high in terms of temperature. So, like, the very end of that. So, like, coming out of that, like, a lot of the actual, like, worst dog days of summer, sometimes it's like, I'd actually maybe even rather have this. Because that humidity is so bad. Just, like, everything's wet all day long. Anyway, hot and dry, that's preferable to me. Borado striker. Brado striker. Oh. Brad. Do you strike fellas named Brad? Barreto Regen. Dog days, summer? Which of the 3 Californian summers do you refer to? Yikes. Yeah, like what is the California summer like? Like, when does that kick off and when does it end? Because here, basically, it's like Japan retains its heat, at least around these parts, well into October. It's usually like, I'm usually like, when I throw my school Halloween parties and have to wear a costume, I'm just sweating profusely. Really into November is when I think it starts finally getting a little cooler. I've been Goku for like 5 years straight. It's just because like the 1 year I dressed as Goku, I'm like, this is like the coolest costume I've ever worn in my life. I'm never going to do anything else again. At least not while I'm here. Real baggy and loose and thin, right? Just the Goku duds. Our wet season is like half of winter. The rest is like all summer. Gotcha. We got a problem with mold here in Japan in the winter. It's like exacerbated by the fact that, like, you know, there's really no like central anything, no climate control, right? We just have these individual units that just like heat or cool like one room. So just everything just hangs around throughout the rest. Like my apartment here, this is the only room that's inhabitable for like this time of year. Like there's a second room next door, but I'll go in there and like within a minute it's like, I gotta get out of here. It's too hot. Can't hang out here for long. Okay, just gotta get, you might have done it just with overheating there, right? But in case we didn't, let's get you. Be German, open all windows all the time. Is that what you're doing? If so, you're a stronger man than I. I try, man, and I really made an effort, especially when I first got here. I'm like, okay, I know we're not in America anymore. I'm not going to be coddled. Like elsewhere in the world, people deal with the seasons and the elements a little bit more than we do, as a general rule. And I've made progress, but I've just come up against this hard line. It's like I can't seem to like spend too much time at this temperature without just like sweating through anything that comes into contact with me. And I can't be sitting here at my desk chair around electronics with that. 72 degrees is our average winter temp. That sounds real nice. But actually, I really like the cold, so maybe I would feel a little sad about that, actually. Highest temperature on Earth was recorded at Death Valley, 134 degrees Fahrenheit. Was that this week? Because we are having like the hottest heat this poor planet of ours has ever seen, right? We're gonna save again. How do you like that? Any temp below 30 is the windows go open. Let me think. What is my cutoff? I think that's fair. I gotta be honest with you. I still usually have to like do my little conversion Celsius to Fahrenheit. I'm still not good at that either. That's another thing. My brain's just lagging behind. I still gotta like to make sense of that. Like, okay, what are we talking about in Fahrenheit though? I don't know that I'll ever adjust. Flair. Uh-oh. You sound nasty. Sweeto Eden. Sweet Eden, maybe. Sweet Eden? Heaven. We got heaven on the rose. And we got a halo over the rose. We have a dead. Oh, there are legs on the rose. And arms. Now I'm just slowly picking out the. Okay. So we've got an anthropomorphized rose. With heaven tattooed, I want to say. And then the halo. When I was younger, my dad would never turn on the air or heat. I don't know why we had them. Yeah. There's like that old Family Guy joke where like about how dads can sense someone touching the thermostat, and it's like one of the kids in the household touches the thermostat, and like Peter runs in, is like, "Do you guys touch the thermostat?" And like opens the door outside, and you can see like other dads in the neighborhood like popping up from behind the bushes, like looking, like scoping things out. Like, did someone touch it? My thing went off. Anyway, that joke stands out to me. That was a good one. May through October is our dry summer season. Okay. I think I get used to that. I mean that's the way it's going to be just about anywhere, right? We keep this up. We're just, summer's going to keep lengthening. We're not going to we don't really even have much of a fall anymore, really. Like, just in my lifetime, you know? It's so different. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, we're about to overheat with that shit, aren't we? Yikes, just took a real hammering. Okay. Oh, too slow. Was gearing up for like a high noon showdown. Come on, let's do this properly. There we go. 92% of our rain falls in November to April. Wow. So yeah, not much rainfall. I guess, right, dry season you're saying, but like, what do you average about that time of year? Like in a given month, are you having like a couple rainy days at least? I wouldn't mind some rain right now. Real hot. It says here like half an inch. Yikes, that's not much at all. Wow. That's the problem out just like with the West in general though, right? Just like all the reservoirs, right? Everything's low, just not getting topped off. Speeder. Supersonic. That is the coolest emblem I've ever seen. Oh my god. I don't love the font, actually. Who put that font on this radical of an emblem? They need to be fired. It's like giving the wrong vibes. We need to lean into just we got like the Husky, I want to say, with the Cyclops, X-Men Cyclops, like ruby red visor. That boy has the zoomies. I expected a hedgehog, like who wouldn't? But you know, no. Who needs a hedgehog when you got that? I'd rather have that any day. Wow. All right, so we know you're a fast one. Let's see, what can we read here? Speed. Ihande. 過25回ほど捕まってる? Oh, got caught for speeding. In the past, he got caught for speeding 250 times. Yeah, that's substantial. That's a lot of speeding tickets. I'm surprised you retained the license after that one. Although in this dystopian world we're in, maybe, I don't know. Do you just pay them? Pay a bribe to somebody and get that reinstated? Laser edge. Speeder. All right. Man. When I defeat you, can I have your emblem? Is that part of the deal? Because I want it. Oh, it's not half an inch. Oh, what is it then? Did I read that wrong? Come on. What are you, Sonic 2006? Because you suck. You aren't nearly as fast as I thought you were going to be. It's, it's 0.05 of an inch of monthly precipitation between July and August. It's 0.5%. Yikes. We get 14 inches in the winter. Wow. That's a huge difference. Not faster than a bullet, apparently. That's right. Where are all the rings that are you're supposed to dispense? I was looking for a shower of golden rings at the end of that. So anticlimactic. Where are we now? Man, we're just moving up this thing today, aren't we? I didn't expect. I thought maybe do a couple and go back to missions, but all right, Samsara. Are we gonna escape the wheel of karma? That's a pretty cool. What are we looking at here? It's all hair. I'm immediately getting like Jim Henson, like Dark Crystal vibes. Like this is the kind of creature I could see in one of those worlds, or maybe like a labyrinth. Like you're hanging out on either side of David Bowie at the Goblin King. What do I want to say? Not headquarters. Castle Keep. So kind of pressure. Let's see. Feels happy when. Maybe applying pressure? No, I don't know. Something about a wish. Keybowl. Too many verbs in important places to know exactly what we're doing with the wishes and the happiness in that one. I'm sorry. Oh, what's this you're shooting out now? Whoa. Are you the Sonic I'm looking for? Your princess is in another castle. Your Sonic is in another core. Oh, I thought we were going to get you on that. Oh, watch out for that. Okay. Okay. Back up. There we go. Whoa, Nelly. Whoa, Nelly. Yikes, that does some damage too, doesn't it? Oh. Missed you. There we go. Got the overheating. There we go. That's what we wanted to see. Taken down. Right here at the end, at the cusp. There we go. Nice. All right. Are we enlightened now? We escaped the wheel of samsara. I think I know that word, right? Is that what I'm thinking it is, right? Samsara is the term for like the web of karma we're all basically tethered to until we break free of it through deep meditation or enlightenment or what do I want to say, attainment of higher goals and in this mortal life of ours. I could be totally off. Red heart. Okay. I think the guy that handled Sonic's font just went buck wild and just did the whole emblem this time, because we've got very similar vibes. well indeed. All right, well, I want this one too, actually. Go home. I feel like this like emblem like has a voice. I don't know if I can do this, like the meow, see, meow. You know, like that 50s, like maybe 40s. What do I want to say? What's the decade? Anyway, that's the kind of voice this emblem speaks in. If I could do it a better impression, I would do it. Red Fury. Yeah, he looks pretty furious. What is he holding? Also, I've seen those glasses. They're reminding me of is it one of the Koopas in Super Mario World that has the exact same glasses? Do I have that right? Is it a Koopa? Very classic Japanese comic art. Yeah, you're right. I guess I have. Maybe that's what the Koopa's referencing too, right? I think you do unlock everyone's emblem as soon as you beat them. Highlight an AC you have defeated in the arena and press start and select. Really? Oops. What did that do? Squirtle from the anime. Yeah, that's right. Squirtle does it too, right? Silly June. Yeah, I should know these things, right? I've been here long enough. Still learning new things. Do I go in the garage and get it? That sound means the emblem is added to the emblem in the paint menu. Sick. Thank you. What? I don't really spend a lot of time. Look at that. So I can just put that on. Emblem data warimasu ka? I guess? Wait. Oh, I'm editing the emblem. Is it under assembly? Or probably where my name is, right? Oh, edit? No? Wait. It's on the arm already. Oh, is it? Oh, you're right, it is. Thank you. I should probably look first before I tinker. Awesome. I feel good about that. I like that emblem a lot. Cool. It's right there on your arm. Yep. Just need to open my eyes and see. Kase umareru. Is that Mars? Born on Mars. Wakamono. A young person born on Mars. Firepower. Something is furious. Fierce firepower, maybe. Fierce fire? From Earth. Chikyu kara. No. Oh, immigrant. Immigrant from Earth to Mars. Something mushi. Nani mu mushi toshite. I don't know that part. Typical Martian raven. A typical Martian generation raven? Kase, I think that's generation. So yeah, typical Mars generation raven. Your typical Martian, just your typical Martian. Go home. Now this is interesting. Wait, so the go home emblem. He's an immigrant to Mars. So like you would think maybe he's like sort of like taken it back, right? Like owned it. Like this is what he was told getting to Mars, right? He would have been told to go home, potentially. Or after immigrating, did he just become xenophobic and bigoted himself. Just like, I'm here now. I'm one of the Martians. All you Earthlings need to get out. I'm gonna kick out the rungs of the ladder as I come up. Yeah, this game takes place on Mars, right? Now I know 3 planets in Japanese. Yeah, there you go. Kase, right? We educate on this here stream, don't we? Sometimes. A little bit. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Simmer down. There we go. Wait until it makes sense to shoot him, and then we shoot. Breaking out the big guns, I see. Okay. And then you're just gonna... There. Oh, so you're just like... Okay. Kase, Suisei, and Chikyu. Right. Wait, Kase is Mars. Suisei, is that Venus? Suisei? Dose is Saturn, I think. Suisei, is that Jupiter? Suisei? Water planet? It might be Venus, right? I forget now. I did look it up at some point. Mr. Red-Eye, how's your astronomical knowledge in Japanese? Suisei is Mercury. Samsonite. I was way off. Okay. Never mind. That's right. And that's coming back to me. I have trouble remembering that because it's like counterintuitive, right? I think I hear water and I think maybe like very wet, humid, right? Venus has a lot of cloud cover. Mercury isn't, I don't think water when I think Mercury, but I barely know it in English. That's right. What was your mnemonic device? I'm trying to remember mine for like remembering the order of the planets. My very excited Bunky Mouse something, which I only know from Kido Senshi Gandamu Suisei no Majo. Oh yeah, that would help lock it in, I guess, right? Yeah, when you have like a favorite or like something you watch frequently that it's referred to, right? I think maybe what locked it in for me was like watching Cowboy Bebop in Japanese, maybe, and hearing Kase a lot, maybe. I just want to credit anything I can to Cowboy Bebop because it's like the greatest anime ever made. It's not a hot take or like a obscure take, right? It's a general take, but I support it. It's the best. Raven ni wa hoshii interi de interi de. Lukewarm take, but my take is that it's okay. That's pretty lukewarm, but I get it. It ain't for everybody. It ain't for the Japanese, apparently. Nobody I know has ever heard of it, and it didn't do well over here. I think because it's constantly referencing and like paying homage to Western media, Western art, right? Jazz, noir, like the whole bebop thing, right? Watanabe is a Westaboo. What does Westaboo mean? Anyway, let's see. Senjutsu, Kenkyu, some kind of investigation. Something about secrets, something about investigating. Ancient Earth, magical books, maybe magical powers. We have at the bottom there like I think very old, ancient generation, and then we got Chikyu. So Earth, no. I think that next kanji after no is related to like weaponry a lot of the times. Then we got magic, but then a book. So magical books, maybe like esoteric magical books. Necronomicon, perhaps. Are they gonna summon deadites? It's like the weeb, but he wants to be American. I've never heard that before. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Well, definitely then, right? Because like Samurai Champloo was like the same thing, right? I didn't watch all that. I watched some of it, and I went in with like really high hopes. I didn't like dislike it. It's just like, I don't know. Like the space space western, you know, mixed with like jazz and all that, and like noir, and like that was just like the perfect pairing, right? That's peanut butter and chocolate. And then just like the I don't know, for some reason like Edo period and like samurai stuff, like whenever that mixes with anything referencing like modern times, I don't really think it works for me, for whatever reason. Just like in general, like historical periods, I don't know, I don't like when they do modern takes on that. I want it to feel like we're in that period of Japan, right? Man, we're not doing well with you, are we? I wasn't paying attention. I was sort of... Yeah, this is not going well. All right. I have to be more careful next time. Because there is going to be a next time, is there not? I don't like to give up hope too early, but ain't looking good. Yeah. Every one of his works is like super Western inspired. Yeah, that's true. What else has he done? I think I only know those two. Cowboy Bebop and is it Samurai Champloo? I can't even remember. I think Cowboy Bebop was his best work, though. I mean, I would agree. I don't even need to see anything else. Like, that's the best. I do love that show. I'm not even like the biggest anime fan. I was when I was younger. I just haven't kept up with it. So like most of the things I like are like what I watched like when I was just discovering the medium. And I would go down to Suncoast Video with my hard-earned lawn mowing money or whatever it was, like $20 that I saved up all month, and I would go and get the latest video with 3, maybe 4, if you were lucky. You got sometimes 4 episodes of something. Pioneer was better. Pioneer VHSs, they often had 3 to 4. ADV animes, you were getting 2. You had to get a whole lot of Evangelion VHSs to get through that whole series. 2 episodes per. What a rip. And those videos were expensive. $20 to $25. The Trigun ones, though, man, they came with those nifty, like, what do I want to say, like, laminated, like, foil cards in the front, like the cover, like the VHS box art. Did you guys like Trigun? That was my second favorite, I think. Yikes, that was even worse than the first one. Because I'm reminiscing about old animated shows, that's why. Gotta get serious here. He's done Terror in Resonance, Champloo. He's producer on Michiko and Hachin. I guess I don't know those. I'm sure he has other works. Was Space Dandy him too? Probably. Okay, I guess I haven't seen any of those. I like the Cowboy Bebop movie more than most of the series. That is a good movie. It is. I like it a lot. VHS episodes. The Shrooms. Oh, that's a great one. I love that episode. So funny. Just the scene of Spike like endlessly walking up the stairs and then like convening with the frog or the toad or whatever it was, right? So good. Yeah. Honestly, like the only part about Cowboy Bebop that I don't really like is that it ends very abruptly, and I feel like the build up to like Julia and like the final conflict, it's just like we're setting the stage for so long, and then it's just like they just rush through it in like 2 episodes. It's just over so quick, and I feel like none of these characters that were built up to like mythical status through this whole series are really allowed to like stay on screen long enough and do enough to really justify that. I guess ultimately it is a show about the Bebop and that crew, and like a lot of times with these things, like less is more, right? I would prefer to leave some things like left to the viewer's imagination as opposed to just like a bunch of flashback episodes that just explain everything. But that said, could have used a little more maybe. Man, okay. It's really time to stop talking anime, I guess. Gotta think. Gotta be careful with you. Although maybe we're really careful. We just hammer on this thing for the remainder. Could we do it? Maybe. No. Although we were getting close. Okay. I really don't like the Julia and Vicious stuff. Yeah. That's basically what I'm getting at, right? It had potential. It was getting there, but it just like what it ended up being wasn't that great. They could have done some better than having an overarching plot. Yeah, it's at its strongest, just like building the world, building the universe through like just, you know, these little character portraits, right? Like an episode with, you know, like the interstellar like truckers, you know, an episode of like Spike teaching a young guy like how to do martial arts, trying to get him on the right path in life, you know, and then just like telling you as much as they can about the world without like, you know, showing and not telling, right? Or just like, they always did a really good job of that. Just the scenes of like, I don't know, like passing through, like how toll booths work, right? You don't really, like, kind of mundane things, or just like the stuff that I'm interested in when I read sci-fi, but not like spending a lot of time on it. Really, it's just like it's background noise. And I like that. That's when sci-fi is at its best. Let's try this. Haven't gotten good at like, there we go, continuing to bunny hop while I'm firing. It's like just using up too much thumb real estate here. Oh, we're so close. Okay, that's what we got to do though. Unironically, the cowboy was a better foil than Vicious. Yeah, you're right. It was, because like the series at its core is kind of goofy, right? And it doesn't like take itself too seriously. And you're right, like to have sort of like the absurdities of, because it is like earnestly playing on all these genre tropes. And so like here's just like a mirror, like a funhouse mirror image of, you're like too cool for school, like very tropey main character, right? Shady past, right? You know, martial artist, dresses in the disheveled suit or whatever. Just to have that reflected back at him and have him have to like respond to it, that was great. I think you're absolutely right. And also like Vicious is just a little too like, I don't know, I don't mean to like use this as a pejorative, but like a little too anime, you know? Just like, and like the vibes that the rest of the show were like, I don't know, it just didn't gel. Because it's not a very like, it doesn't do like the, it doesn't have like the typical shonen atmosphere, you know what I mean? I guess that's what I mean to say when I say like a little too anime. Ooh. Okay, this one didn't go very well either. Need to watch Outlaw Star. I liked Outlaw Star a lot. Are you saying that you need to watch it, or we need to watch it? Because I have seen that one. It's very good. There was just, we had a moment there where we were just flooded with fantastic space westerns. Outlaw, and they all came on cartoon. I actually got into Trigun. I don't even know why. I think I was seeking out like photos, or like not photos, pictures and like illustrations of, what was I thinking? Like I was thinking we were in a replay screen. Like I lost that battle. I was trying to print out like, you know, JPEGs of Super Saiyan 3 Goku or whatever to put on like my binder for school. And I remember going to a website with a bunch of like, you know, anime illustrations, and they had Vash with the gun, you know, looking very cool in his red trench coat. I remember thinking, what is this? I've never seen this before. This is before it, like, at that point, I think we just had, like, DBZ and Gundam Wing. It's the most, that was the deepest we had gotten into, like, anime being on TV. Like, Midnight Run, I think it was. So I started, like, I sought that out. I was like, oh, I can buy this at Suncoast Video. It's probably why I started going there. And just, like, got really into Trigun. And then eventually it came on TV for free for everyone to enjoy. I was just a little too far ahead of that. I had to pay handsomely for the experience. But anyway, when all that kicked off, right? Outlaw Star, Trigun, Cowboy Bebop. What a time to be alive. I'm just making the same mistakes. I'm doing the same shit. Okay. Take a breather. Let me try this properly now. I missed some. What are we saying here? The movie condenses much of the show's messages and themes into a neat little package. I totally agree. Less to be said about the live action. I could give any live action a chance, but what the hell? I watched the first episode of that abomination. I was like, I hate this so much already. How are you going to have a live action show that is more cartoonish, in quotes, meant as a pejorative, than the animated show? It's like you've taken all the wrong lessons. You're like, yes, we love our Marvel quips. Well, some of us do. When it's Marvel. It doesn't belong here. You have totally mistaken the atmosphere of this show. I just didn't want to fall too far behind here. Jet to woman. What are you blackmailing me? Woman. Yes, because you are black and a male. Oh, yikes. I don't even remember that. I remember, like, in the trailer, like, can I just kill her a little bit, please? I'm just like, what are we doing here? What a stupid line. Like, this is not Spike. You guys, I've watched it a million times. My favorite anime. Yeah, Outlaw Stars, huh? Like, which writer let that pass? I like to believe it was AI. Like, we're just hearing about it now, but they've been doing this for a while. That's not okay, witty, or anything. It's just racist. Yeah, this is a thing we see a lot now, which is, right? It's like you want to say something racist, but you, like, wink at the camera and say it ironically, but it's like you're still just making a racist joke, and you're, like, veiling it behind, like, this attempted, like, subversion of it, but you're not subverting anything. You're just saying the joke that deep down I'm a little worried that you kind of want to say, and that doesn't make it any better. I've only watched a few episodes of Trigun, but the one thing that sticks out of my mind is the scene where he rescues the butterfly from the spider web, and the other kid kills the spider anyway. Yeah, fashion knives, right? Their difference in philosophy. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to do that. Like, you have to kill the spider to save the butterfly, right? And that's their big conflict throughout the series. Vash wants to save both. And then he gets into these situations where he cannot. He has to choose. And it really destroys him. Destroys his soul a little bit. It's a good one. I recommend it. I think you should go through that one. And it's short. It's just the 25, 26 episodes. And, well, I say that. It just came back, didn't it? I haven't seen any of that. But apparently they rebooted or, like, remade Trigun. I saw the character design for Vash, and I wasn't really into it, but I guess I get it. It is, when you really think about it, it's kind of silly. But it's like, it's animated. It can be silly and still be cool. Like, if we were talking a live-action show, then yeah, I guess don't have him in, like, the friggin' Dolph Lundgren or, like, you know, what do I want to say, Van Damme in his heyday, like, bleach blonde, spiked up hair. It is kind of silly. Oh, man. Don't get him in. Get him on the landing. Hard landings there. I'm out. And I'm stuck. Okay. Make sure to alternate your strafing left to right. Don't want to move in only one direction. Yeah, you're right. I think I lapsed into some just like lazy game in here in the last 20-30 minutes as I'm just like talking to y'all about anime, and I need to stop it. I need to stop it. But thank you for the tip and the reminder. Oh no. Okay. On the opposite end, you can absolutely play things completely straight and have him look exactly like the manga, but live action. If you show respect and love, who's gonna care if it's silly? No more anime. Yeah, no, I agree. I think for a while, everyone was kind of frightened of like leaning too hard into it, right? Everything was like half measures. Like, I don't know. I mean, the X-Men movie was like, I guess we had Grant Morrison doing his new X-Men run, right? And doing like the kind of sleek leather outfits, like away from spandex. And that was awesome. And like the movie, like, yeah, like Wolverine looks pretty silly when you really break it down. But then like, I mean, it is like something, Marvel gets a lot of criticism and there's like a lot of bad things that have come from the MCU being like the billion-dollar industry that it is. Like, it's sort of like left its mark on everything, and most things like are replicating like the worst aspects of it. But one thing it did well was like, no, fans are ready for just like go all in on this stuff. They're here for it. Like, you don't have to like frame anything. We got him right here at the end. Can we? Oh, man. All right. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking I could just get it off before he got me. Spider-Man is a good case of how he's had like a million live action appearances, and they have all been some kid in spandex. Wolverine finally getting a comic accurate suit, just with sleeves. 1 second. Let's get serious here. Oops. Wasting bazooks. Should have saved more for about this time. Oh, man. Alright. We can do this. We can do this. Just gotta stop shooting off my bazookas at the wrong moments. Just with sleeves so that Hugh Jackman will be less at risk for skin cancer, which is why he retired in the first place. Is that true? I didn't know that. I figured he was just like, I don't know, I've had enough. And also, like, Logan seemed like a pretty good summation of his journey, you know. This is where I should leave things. Man, keep telling myself to stop shooting at these. I keep thinking I'm about to have it. It's just the wrong moment to fire. Again and again. Man. There we go. Get him right now. There. He jumps. We're out already. We've learned nothing. Okay. Yeah, he's really prone to it. Huh. He's coming back, right? For Deadpool 3? One last hurrah? It's really just about me not wasting all of my bazooka ammo there at the beginning. I have to be more careful with those, because I only have 20, really. Right? Excuse me. Sorry if that got picked up. You're about to land. Man, I just can't seem to get these to connect. Shoot. He's gonna get us. He does this every time, every time. Ooh, double KO. Draw, huh? The draw goes to the computer. Okay. Well, progress, right? By the way, my cousin who was playing earlier, he literally got Human Plus 3 times just by playing. He's actually super good at games, so seeing him fail these missions was actually cathartic. That's right. I get down on myself, like, what am I doing? Why am I here? Who would watch this, right? I don't have anything to show anybody. But then, I remember that these are difficult games. Don't be too hard on yourself. Recently learned that saying someone looks like they eat cheese gyudon is a huge... Really? Eh? So nanda. I haven't heard that one. I'm gonna have to use that. Not seriously, that would just be me. But, I'm gonna at least ask my my expert here across the room if she knows that one. Come on, man. We've got none of these to connect, huh? I can seem to get him when I like stand still, but of course I don't want to be doing that. He's gonna walk up to his poor students and call them cheese gyudon eaters, and then just slam the test on the table and leave. That's what I say when someone fails, right? Instead of like a numerical score, I just write on there, what are you doing? Eating cheese gyudon? What happened to your brain? Did you replace it with cheese gyudon? There was a manga, to be continued. Turn around. It's behind you. How about this while you're hopping around? How about that? What if we did this first? Where some creepy dude ordered cheese gyudon and became a big slang thing for a while. A producer or director for Sega used it once at an event and had to apologize and resign shortly after. Huh. Interesting. I haven't heard this one. That's a good factoid, a good little tidbit there. Keep that one in my back pocket. Hopefully I never see the day where I need to use it, but you know, you gotta have something really nasty to say in the right situation. Sometimes life calls for it. You never know. Right there. Just casually throw out the Chigyu and watch them crumble. That's right. All right. I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna stretch out. If y'all want to hang on 30, 60 seconds or so, and I'm gonna come back with renewed focus and vigor. Give me 1 second. Maybe the play is to, I don't know. When he gets down to a certain health, bit of AP, they launch all those missiles, right? Can we... Just needed to stand up, get a breath of fresh air, and get our head back in the game. That's all it took, huh? Sometimes you just need to step away for a second. Remember that it's just a game. All it takes is a little leg stretch. That's what I'm talking about. Hydrate, get your water, stretch your legs, stretch your arms, walk around a little bit, breathe. Remember to breathe, release some stress, and get back in there. It's just a game. Isn't it? Is it not? He lived the core life. In about an hour. Okay, trying to upload and render some videos and hope they finish by that time. Okay. Nice. Last Raven? Right, this is the run? Or no, are you doing the, is this the Armored Core 3 no shop run? Is that what you're doing right now? Alright, I think it's time for a mission. We have hung out in this arena all dang day. We're now what? We got 15 left? Cool. We're gonna do this. Armored Core 2 is going to be finished in the next couple days. I can stream like almost every morning this week, and I'm probably going to do most mornings. No morning classes. Oh, baby. Summer vacation. So good. And we're going to start Armored Core 3. I think we have time for 3, 4, and 5. We can make this thing happen. The full series, not full series, but you know what I mean. A little taste of every generation on the way to 6. We're making it happen. I'm under save, right? Double checking. We've made. Yes, I do that sometimes. I've done that before. Think you're saving and you're loading, and then... Oh my god, what a nightmare that is. RPG Sunday. Oh, okay, so a few hours of FF16. Oh, I haven't played that one yet. I really want to play 16. But I knew, like, playing these Armored Core games, I wouldn't have time for it, so I haven't even bought it yet. And then I'm going to buy Armored Core 6, so FF16 is going to have to happen a couple months from now. But got some new channel commands to show off too. Oh yeah, do we have to come by to see what they are, or are you gonna give us a little hint here? All right, this is where the Karasawa was. Let's pick up that Karasawa. Can I also make this happen with the cannon arms?
Our satellite relays
Probably I should go back to my quad for this, right?
They are destroyed. Our information division.
I think I should. This is like facing that. I don't even know what it is. Like this big hulking monstrosity in the desert. It reminds me of, talking about Trigon, it reminds me of like the sand steamers from Trigon. That's why I made the RPG Sunday segment, have an excuse to play 16. Yeah, need to come to the stream to see the commands. I figured. You know, never hurts to ask. All right, well, I'll try and come by for a little bit. Once I get off here. What am I doing? Go quad. Let's get our big thick legs back. We have a lot of credits now. Finally. This whole game up until this point, it's been just a constant struggle to try and make stuff work and sell off, and now, no worries. In fact, do I even need to sell these legs? I can probably just buy the legs I want. And it was these big, thick bad boys here, right? Yeah, I felt that most in too. It was really bad coming off of Master of Arena, because at the end of Master of Arena, I was a millionaire. Like, I didn't even have anything left to buy. You know, when you do all those, like, coming from the first game, then Project Phantasma, and all that time in the arena, and just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with all this money. There's nothing left to buy. It's the existential crisis that hits all of these billionaires, right? They buy the newspapers, they buy the private islands, they buy governments, and it's like, what do we do now? What do we want? Maybe missiles. It's like, what kind of missile though? I feel like we need a lot of ammo for what's happening in this level. A dual missile, that's going to be basically 18 shots, right? But it's going to do double damage on the way. Maybe. What's the attack now? 830, 11. But you're doubling that for every shot. Maybe this is the play actually. It's like less, but you got... I feel like there was a lot of targets to tackle on this one. Can we also get an arm unit? Are we going to be overweight if we do this? What was that? Was it this one? I was liking this one pretty good. The arena is your big, fat bank, always. That's true, but it's like you got to work for it, you know? I like things handed to me. Okay. Goodbye, bipedal. Hello, quad. And this is right. We only got the one. It's gonna work well, I think. I hope. Oh, I'm under extension. That's right. Got the chain gun. Then pop on up. Did I not? Oh, right. No? Didn't I just buy that machine gun? The energy machine gun? Oh, right. What am I thinking? I got these bad boys on still. Should I do that? I wonder if these are going to be well suited to the task. Maybe. How are we doing on we're fine. Then I got this cannon power from the arms, I got the missiles on the back, I got the chain gun. Let me try it. Never hurts to try, right? I could try an extension too. I haven't gotten an extension yet. Mr. Red Eye, you were telling me about a good extension. What was it? Something about the missiles, right? That's a booster. Relation missile. It increases the deployed missiles. I think that's what that's saying. Relation missiles, very good. Let's try them. We got the money. We worked so hard for this money. Let's put them on. And then we're going to do something really obscene here. What we're going to do... We're still going to clear, right? Yeah. Okay. We're going to save again. I know, we just saved. But like when I'm thinking I might like the loadout, I save to forego any having to tinker again. I know, obscene, right? Overzealous saving. Too many saves. It fires missiles at the same time as your regular missiles. That's crucial. Okay. I don't remember if they are automatic in AC2 or if you still have to press a button to turn them on and off like AC3. Well, we're going to find out. I already heard the spiel. We've already been in here. We failed it twice. Once because I just zipped right on out of the desert, the barreled desert. The second time because I was trying to get that
We'll be working together on
gleaming
this mission.
Karasawa tucked over at the rocks and died while doing it.
Large heat source detected.
I'll be watching your back. Good luck.
All right, now
Combat
it was like over here, right? Oh shit. Where was that thing? Where did I see that? It was right next to a mound or something. I think this is what you call cheating a little bit. I was told it was in this level and I went looking for it and I found it. So I didn't just stumble upon it using my own brain, unfortunately. Now that I know it's here, I gotta have it. We love ourselves some Karasawa, do we not? Where are you, though? And at this point, like, I don't even know... Like, where should I be heading out from at the onset of the level to get this as quickly as possible? Because we're wasting a lot of time, and I'm sure our MTs, our friendly MTs, are just getting their asses handed to them, right? Whoa, man, this PS2 is chugging. Chugging along. Look at this. Wading through my... Just a big old tub of molasses.
MT1 MT2 destroyed.
Yeah, that's about what I expected to hear. Where was it? Where are you? I wouldn't have it, right? Because I did pick it up, but then after I picked it up, I died and got booted to the main menu, right? I distinctly remember it being near a mound close to OOB. Sorry, what is OOB? Is that the... Out of bounds. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's usually where they put these things, right? It wouldn't be... Oh, I was thinking... Yeah, okay. It's right behind where the enemy spawns. Okay, well, thank you. Let me try that again, then. I think I went in reverse, didn't I? I went the other way. I went behind me, where I spawned. I really wish they didn't do it this way, you know? Just like... You can have the mission that I am required to clear and not like boot me all the way back out, you know. It did it. This is why I didn't want this to happen, because it's doing this thing, this PS2, it's still doing it. Is there a way around this? I don't know if there is. I don't know, Mr. Red Eye, what streaming software do you use? I've got... There it is, we're back. Oh, man. For some reason, it's just the PS2. In between these, like, cinematics and, like, certain screens, and it really happens at this main menu. It, like, stops sending the signal through the, you know, through the converter into the Elgato. Nothing else I've used, like a Dreamcast and a PlayStation. I guess those are the only two other consoles that I've streamed from, but they don't do that. They send a consistent signal regardless. I could even like swap out the game, turn it off, turn it back on. It's fine, but for this, it like, when it goes dead, and the previous converter I was using, I couldn't get it back after it did that. At least with this one, it seems to be coming back. I'm using OBS and an HD60. Yeah, I guess you're doing... have you done any original hardware? The joys of original hardware. We love it, folks, don't we? All the extra hassle. And for what? To get the full brunt of PS2 slowdown? I was told by someone that came by one of these streams that it actually runs better on the emulator. Only PS5 so far. Okay. All right. Well... Let's try this again. This is why we save. This is why we save all the time. We can just jump right back in. Let's go get this Karasawa. I'm wondering how much of this game is left, too.
We'll
be working together on this mission. It's a pleasure to meet you, Raven.
I'm excited to get to 3. I'm really looking forward to 3, and I'm really looking forward
Large
to
heat source
Nexus.
detected.
Can't wait. Analog stick support.
I'll be
What am I
watching
gonna
your
do
back.
without this
Good luck.
D-pad? Am I gonna have like separation anxiety?
Combat system engaged.
Shit, you don't want me getting the goodies, huh? Oof, this is just brutal. Ah, man, I didn't think I would cross the line. We can't even get over to the dang thing. Okay. I always think, right? I'm like riding the line. I know I'm close, but like, I'm not over it, right? No, you're over it. You're going right over it. The goddamn line. The line must be drawn here. Alright, well this time at least we didn't get... Yeah, we didn't lose it. Beautiful. Some would call it the silent line. It ain't silent though, is it? They audibly warn me. They try to tell me. I just don't listen. That's right. This is where I need to go like the silent line. Wow! Or whatever that, yeah, is it, yeah? It's like the beginning of that Who song, right? I can't do it. I can't do a good impression of that. I wish I could. I would do it here for you. Also, these aren't sunglasses. So. All right. Let's not cross the audible line. The noisy line. The not so silent line. The thin red line?
We'll be working together on this mission.
It is a thin red
It's a
line.
pleasure to meet you, Raven.
Large heat source detected.
I don't think I ever saw that movie. I remember it being a war movie though. I distinctly remember like
be
my
watching your
grandfather's
back.
house and like a shelf
Good
of
luck.
they were all like the only things he owned in terms of like movies were just like
Combat system engaged.
movies about war movies, mostly just World War II stuff. So I remember that sitting on the shelf and not being allowed to watch it because it was rated R. Alright, we are potentially in Karas.
MT2 destroyed.
Get out of here. There it is. Okay. They do put it close to the line though, don't they? Alright. This is awful. So now we can actually deal with the gigantic task in front of us. So it's just like to just take this thing down, right? I'm actually hitting the weak spots right now. I guess so. This cannon arms are making short work of it, huh? Alright, we're all out of that. Time for missiles. I don't think we're shooting out a bunch of extra missiles, so let's see. How would I turn that on? Everything else on the backside. Your extension is L3. Thank you. Look at that. Extension operating. Whoa. Okay. Mr. Red Eye. I'm going to follow all your advice from here on out. Look at that. Where have you been all my life? Baby. Oh. Okay. That was the last of that, huh? I guess I'm safe right here, right? Okay, what's left? On the front here.
Failed. Combat system disengaged.
Okay. Big difference. Big old difference. Missiles were at their most powerful in 2. I love this jam, actually. That's a good jam, isn't it? It's epic. I hope that's the extent of that mission. If there's like some raven zipping in after the fact on that one, this is going to be a real pain in the ass. Because I'm just like losing a lot. Excuse me, trying to get to that Karasawa. I need to find a better route around. Excuse me, yikes. Sorry about that. I believe your current missile launcher can lock up to 6. You need an FCS with multiple lock and let it lock a few times first. Oh, right. I didn't go for one with that capability because I was in the arena at that time. And when I first set out on that arena journey, I had like no funds to play with. And I was thinking, well, we don't need that, right? We don't have multiple opponents. We just got the one. So you're right. Let's get that. Again, always following your advice. Let's take a look at what we can do here. Wide and shallow, multi-lock. So does that tell me how many I can lock onto? The others? Wait, oh, it's on the left, right? Maximum lock, 12. 4, 6, 12. Maybe a standard. It's not the wide and shallow I've been using, but it locks onto 12. That might be pretty handy there. Then we can just like deal with some of it. Probably I should like take out some of that weaponry right away and then try and get the Karasawa, right? Instead of just like going back there and getting it first and just getting decimated. Would that be good? Maybe. It's got a faster lock speed. There should be a missile launcher in the shop that shoots up to 12. Let's check that out. This might be the play. Missiles, back units, missiles. Where does it tell me how many it deploys at once? Max lock 8, even better. Where it says max lock. Oh. Thank you. Right, maximum lock. This one. Small missile. 48 shots. Yeah, and then when we put the extension on, we are just going to be... Oh, this PS2 is going to just stop dead in its tracks. That's the goal. We're going to just get this baby to just shudder to a stop. It's going to be so... There's going to be so much going on. If Michael Bay popped his head in, he would say, I don't even know what to make of this. You guys went overboard. This is even a little too much, even for me. Once you have the Sawa and a missile launcher, you like... AC2 is easy peasy. That's right. That's what we're looking to do here. Except I can't use the Karasawa with this guy, can I? I couldn't in Master Arena. Only bipedal boys get the Karasawa, right? At least the quads don't get it. What did I just buy? This one, right? Oh, it was the one... Wait, what? Oh. Okay. Did I not have another missile before? Huh? I just confused myself. Anyway, this is what we wanted, right? 48. This is the same one. Max lock 8. Okay, that's on the back. We got the chain gun. In a pinch, we use that. We got the cannons on the arms. Those do some damage. The FCS we changed, right? This one. Lock speed 46, maximum lock 12. Yeah, that's all we changed, right? Good to go, right? Okay. Cool. Well then, the obscenities continue. More saves, more saves. We can't get enough of this saving. Let's get back out there. At least we got fair weather. I mean, that's always nice.
We'll be working together on this mission. It's a pleasure to meet you, Raven.
It was nice knowing you, MT.
Large heat source detected.
I'll be watching your back. Good
I'll
luck.
try and save you this time, though.
Combat system engaged.
Just slow as can be. Wading through the mud. That's what we wanted. Oh, you dirty dog. That wasn't even my fault. You did it to me. I think I should take out more cannons before I come back here. Okay. Yeah. Take out everything, at least on that side, before I try and get that. I just can't get to it, right? I just get hammered. I'm still on the knife's edge, too. Every time we come back through these screens. Is this going to be the transition that does us in? Always waiting with bated breath. Will it load? Will I continue to see a video feed? So far, so good. Okay. This one. The one with no credits. That's the right one. We spent all of our money. It was burning a hole in our pocket. We just had to get rid of it. I think this mission, I think we're going to get this. Wow, I was thinking maybe end the stream once this one's done. But then I got to try out the Kurosawa. I got to at least do that. So maybe hang on a little bit longer. I'll do maybe however long it takes, I guess, to knock this one out. Let's see what this baby has to offer. And then be back tomorrow morning
I'll be watching your
to
back.
keep on going.
Good luck.
All right, let's
Combat
just
system engaged.
now a good time to do it. Right here. Okay. This might be faster than the missiles, right? Time is of the essence. Oops. Down here. Oh, this is locking on to the back. The front's good. Who's left? What's left? Is it this right here? How locked on? Is it on the other side? Is that what it? I'm confused. No, I had that right. Just need a little more. Okay.
Good job, Raven.
Okay.
It's complete.
Let it cook up a full salvo. Oh, yeah, I should have been doing that, huh?
Mission complete. Combat
But
system
we
disabled.
still managed to get through it, huh? And with a Karasawa in hand. Let's try it out. It was an expensive success, but we still made some money now, didn't we? You hate this mission, actually. Yeah? Let me tell you what, with that extension, it ain't too bad, actually. If I hadn't been trying to get the Karasawa, it'd be even... That one's probably not going to rank on my detested missions list, I gotta be honest. Anything with flying stuff, top of the list. Shoots right up there. Consider it the price of getting the Sawa. That's right. That's what we're talking about. You're near the end, probably, since the game over mission started. That's right, the last one I was going through. That's when all the PS2 shenanigans kicked off. I wasn't really aware of this issue until I kept getting booted back out to the main screen. We got one more here. Well, we got to at least test the Karasawa now, don't we? Can't leave y'all hanging. And there's only one way to test something, and that's to do it properly. We don't do this garage test. We don't do such things. Not when it comes to the Sawa. We test it out like it's meant to be tested. Now, that means we need regular arms with which to wield. Did I pass the arms? They are at the top, aren't they? Oh, we sold our arms. That's right. This was back in the days of living on ramen, scrounging quarters together to get enough gas to go to work, right? The true college experience. At least my college experience. So... we can probably get some halfway decent arms with this amount of money, right? I don't know what we're looking at in terms of weight. These seem to be decently light, with decent armor, right? And not a whole lot of drain on energy. Maybe the EAN 1111? Because I feel like, I mean, let's just buy something to just get on there. Oh, too expensive. Well, let's just get something cheaper then, because it's really just about testing this Karasawa. We can tinker with arms later date. Fine, let's do these. Okay. Assembly. Arm time. And moment of truth. Can you equip this with a quad? It'd be R, right? Overweight, but it's not telling me that I'm barred from putting it on in the first place. By how much? By about 400. Well, what we don't need anymore is perhaps this guy. How about that? Let's see. I haven't saved post Karasawa, have I? Now that's a necessary save. Talking about saving. Okay. 20 sorties in the bag. Out of how many, I don't know. But you might be right, Wells. We might be here near the end. Based on just the vibes that we're getting, right? Haya Forza. Haya Forza. Forza. Force. Okay. Forza Magna. Magna? Forza Magna. Kosei no tank AC. シールドによるなんかガードとバランスの取れた武器 The weapons 長期アリーナの something about arena proof, something about balance and shield. Force Magna, perhaps. Japanese like the word Magna. Yeah, I was thinking that for that one. Yeah, Magna. Force Magna. Now the rest of it, can't help you there. All I can do is give you some keywords. We have another Sonic in our midst. Oh, that little zip you do there. Yeah. We still got our big quad boy. I was thinking, like, why aren't we moving as fast as I'm accustomed to in this arena? And that would explain it, wouldn't it? It's actually not doing as much as I expected it to. Oops. I think we might actually have better luck with the, I don't know, the cannon arms maybe. Since they fire off 2 at once. I mean, that is good though. I'm not, oops. Let me try it again. Oh no, did I? ACs are actually mostly resistant to energy weapons, aren't they? Yeah, that's right. I was thinking that too. Optional parts, right. Maybe, let me check. Let's give it one more try here. We might need to make a few adjustments if we're gonna come back to this here arena. There's this guy, Sluggish. This guy's named Kessen, Blood Clots. Big red, just obstruction. Moves slowly, gets stuck. But he'll kill you if you don't watch out. Sneaks up on you. You don't give him the attention he deserves. No, I guess this is pretty good now, isn't it? Now that we're actually getting the shots in. I mean, actually, we don't even have to try that hard with this big old tank, huh? We can just strafe in one direction and just get them off, fire them off. Oh yeah, the extra damage, energy weapons. Right, I need to see if that's... I don't even know if I bought that part. I definitely had it in the previous games. Let's take a look. There's a set of 3 optional parts that increase energy damage, lower energy consumption, and increase fire rate. I was using the first 2 of those all through Project Phantasma and Master of Arena because I loved using the, at first the laser cannon. I guess I was doing a combo of laser cannon and chain gun for a long time, and then I got the Karasawa. Used that a good bit too. But yeah, that was a lifesaver, because like using this while evading, right? You just... all the energy gone real quick. What do we have? First, let's see what we got before we go shopping. Sawa is already fast and accurate, so you can imagine what happens when it's faster. Good call, you're right. Currently, we have a screen for, and these are all off. Look at this. We've been just fighting with one hand tied behind our back, probably for the longest time. Ever since I changed the core, I think I changed my core at the beginning of this stream, and I did not change turn any of these back on. Look at that. Energy screen. This is energy buki no yoku o ageru. I think, let me just double check. I don't know that kanji before chikara, ryoku, the power. The two kanji before the direct object marker. But I think it's probably talking about damage, right? It's time to actually do a little bit of dictionary action. The frame gride stream was nothing but dictionary for like the first hour. Real tedious, because there was all kinds of like, what do I want to say, not honorific, but just elevated diction, since it's like the kind of medieval theme. And then a lot of terms I didn't know. Just power. Okay, raises the power of energy weapons. No generator cap increase, no lock-on box increase, no missile lock time reduction. Look, this is one of those good streams, right? People come here and they say, whoa, how does he manage to get so far with so little? But I don't even tell them about it. They don't even know. That's what I'm doing behind the scenes. And then I hit them with it on the back end, like, did you know I wasn't even using my full loadout? This isn't even my final form. Lock-on time reduction. Look at that. That would have helped substantially. In any number of situations we found ourselves in this afternoon. This is like when Goku takes off the weighted clothes. That's right. I just took off the two little fivers, or the ankle weights, right? And the wrist weights. Now we're really ready to zip around here. Optional parts. What do you have to show me? You're down at the bottom, right? There we go. Probably, what is this? Cannon. I don't know. Speed? Something speed? Maybe reload speed? Recovery speed? Something? Radar? Energy? Weapon? No. Speed? Ageru, I think. Let's get this right, though. We've got speed on the back end of something. Now the speed of what? Maybe firing speed. Let's find out. This first kanji means communication? Rapid fire. Rapid fire speed. Up the rapid fire. Need to get a snack and start my stream about now. Good luck out there. Thanks so much for hanging out for so long, actually, and all the advice. Have a great stream. I'll pop by for a bit at some point, definitely. See, I gotta see what these channel rewards are all about, right? So anyway, thank you again. Good luck out there yourself, Raven. I don't have enough for this. Energy saver. You are also 5 and 6. If I bought both of these, how many slots do I have left? I forget. $16 slots usable. So we got plenty of slots to play with, don't we? We just need to buy that. So I can sell. What should we sell? Well, we want to buy at least, let's see. We can sell that extension now that we're not relying on missiles, huh? That was an expensive thing. Maybe just sell that. That would do it in one punch, right? One move? Where was that? Was it this? What is this? Anti-missile. No, 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 that's not it. Wait a second. Which one of these was what I was using? It's a dive booster. Oh, relation missile. That's what it was. Relation missile. Yeah. Let's sell the relation missile. What? Oh, I'm under buy. No wonder. How did I make that mistake? Not optional parts though, right? Extensions. Oh, there we go. I thought it cost more, but this is also relation missile. I was thinking it was like over 100 grand, and it was. Okay, now we got enough to buy just about anything we want, huh? So let's do it. We're gonna do yeah, energy ACC and an energy saver. Relation missile. I don't even know the miss. Relationer? I hardly know her. Jeering and booing from the crowd. I wouldn't boo that one. I'd give it a valiant effort nod. But I'm one to make terrible puns and jokes in general, so I usually abide just about anything. If it's in good humor, good faith, I'm with you there. Okay. What are we doing? Right. Assembly. Okay, get it together. Optional parts. Did we pass those already? No. No, optional parts are down here. Right. I know how to do this. Definitely, okay, start with, this is lock on, reduce the lock on time. Might as well throw on, we got 2 slots left. All right. Is this enemy mostly using physical ammo, solid ammo, or energy? I can't remember. We're gonna make a guess here. Everything else good to go, right? We got it. Yep. Okay. This cool. Got the Karasawa. Oh, we got this on. Is that what we want to do? I guess so. You try missiles in the arena. I don't know. Hopefully the Karasawa will just do everything we need to do here. Who do we got again? Bohemia. Oh, we're facing someone new, right? I took down the last one. Okay. I don't know about this one. Something a child. Too much. Too much I don't know on that one. This might be the final encounter of the day. We're at 5 p.m. here. About to hit 4 hours of the streaming. I thought maybe just do like an hour or two actually today. Went for longer, but it was just so much fun I couldn't stop. Dang, this ain't fair. Look at this. Oh my god. That is... I take back anything I said about any of the lukewarm response I gave the Karasawa. I apologize. You deserved so much more from me. That thing is crucial. Man. I like it. I like it already. What's the best Karasawa? Do you know? Or have the fans weighed in? Is this the best one out of all the games? The first time I used that Karasawa against Stinger in Project Phantasma, though, I was amazed how quickly I took him down. The impact it made in that moment is definitely like top tier moment. What else? I know I said that was gonna be the last one, but like, it's just so awesome. Ken Hayabusa. Ken Hayabusa? Hayabusa? Ninja Gaiden? Dead or alive, Hayabusa? Any relation? Is that the same surname? Same last name? Model T. Model T, huh? Model T. As in the Ford. Kenyaku ka no raven de parts wa subete cheap price. Cheap goods? Cheap price? Low price type? Using low price goods? A budget raven, perhaps? The front arm, something on the front arm. Kanari tetsuoi. Strong arm, tetsuoi. Strong arm, the front arm? Maybe in the front? If you're in front of his arm, you're gonna receive the strong arm. I don't know. The rest remains to be seen. Okay. Okay, we should just like actually try it out. What if we tried? Man, this thing makes it like a cakewalk. Huh. We don't even need to drop our quad, do we? How many do we have left? One more. Noah's Ark. Noah on his ark. Osanai koro. In childhood, ni uchusen no spaceship had a spaceship accident in childhood. I think. Just hitori living alone. Maybe orphaned. I think orphaned, living all alone after the spaceship accident. I think. Thousands, tens of thousands of people were killed, I think is what that's saying. Including, I guess, the parents. After that became a battling machine, huh? Evolved into a killing machine. Something like that. Raised by the battlefield. Sad story. I've seen it time and time again. This usually means a difficult opponent. Is that what we're about to see? Oh, that's got some punch, huh? Watch out for that thing. Raised on the battlefield, destroyed on the battlefield. The battlefield giveth, and the battlefield taketh away. And that's that. I could keep going, but I do need to get some things taken care of today. I didn't finish all my work for the week. I need to top off and finish up a couple lesson plans for the afternoons and take care of a couple things here. Do some adult stuff, I think. Wells, anyone else lurking? Thank you so much for hanging out this afternoon. Started off kind of rough, but we turned it around. Back into things. Made a lot of money. Took down a lot of opponents. We're almost at the top 10. Yeah, thank you. So tomorrow I'll be back. For how long, I don't know. Could we even? Is tomorrow going to be transition day? What do I write on my schedule? Do I write Armored Core 2 or Armored Core 3? Probably 2. I don't know how long, and if the last level is anything like previous final levels, might have a rough road ahead. Might take a little bit of time to clear the game. Alright, we can officially save on top of this. There's no going back from this. We have made too much progress. Okay. Maybe if finish AC2 up real quick. Finish up Frame Grind? What? 2 games cleared in 1 day? Probably won't happen. It'd be nice if it did. But what if it did? Anyway, thank you again. Anyone that feels like coming back, I'll see you at my usual time tomorrow and most of this week. I'll try and get my schedule to reflect that. In the meantime, everyone, whoa, there we go. Have a wonderful evening, wonderful morning, wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.